Okay, well, now that that's done, I don't think there's anything left in here except for me to go to my storage, drop off that, oops, I wanted to keep this. I don't think there's, we'll get rid of these two. We'll pick up other companions that we can give those to, but not at the moment. Okay, let's get my team. And, oh, we apparently have something here at the desk. Couple things, actually. Okay, now we get my team. Is there anything left during the daytime? To talk to him about the bone pit. Yeah, we may as well just go talk to him real quick. And then we'll book it back out. We'll switch over to night, and we will clean up some of the quests.
A lady?
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Okay. Cool. Moving on. I like how we're getting, you know, stuff to improve the relationship with all of my companions. Okay, there is Tranquility, which gets us What's His Balls, there's Duty, and then there's Bait and Switch. Let's do Tranquility. And we will have Anders as a companion.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
Yes, there is, which is why we're going to do it. I really should pick up Stealth when I level, which this is the XP bar, by the way, this giant bar that goes all the way across. I'm not compensating for anything, that's just how much experience I have. Okay, let's do that on this guy, which will apparently just explode everything. Although having Bethany there really helps out a lot, 'cause she does do quite a bit of damage. Mages, like I said, are very overpowered in Dragon Age 2. There's a time where I've done an all-mage team. Oh, so good. Where basically you have your character is a mage, right? Then you have Anders. Then you do a character that we'll be getting shortly called Merril. She's really good.
That was beautiful.
And then you could do Bethany, but you know, you could also technically get away with another dude who's not necessarily a mage, but he has Illyrium tattooed all over him. And we'll see him later, but you know, there's a couple options you can do.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Yes.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
I can do that. You can reorganize the icons on the quick bar at any time except during active combat.
When we
Gosh,
find Carl,
load screen's too quick.
Just let me talk to him.
I really like the look of this place. Like the shadow is really cool. They did a good job on the environmental. Oh, there is something to loot on this side. There's environmental like posterity in this game. They did a really good job. I'm impressed with it. It's not that, although there is a book just sitting there. It is this crate. Nothing too crazy, but you know me, I love my loot, so I'm going for it. I'm gonna quick save. And then can I go into here? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick for this as well when we have to kill things.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Yeah, you'll learn about that in a minute here, about what the heck's going on with that. Okay, so basically we're going to send Aveline on the Templar. Varric, I'll let you kill him. And Bethany, I'm gonna make you go over here. As far as me, I'm just gonna throw this down, which will stun those guys, and then I'm gonna jump over here and kill the lieutenant. So here's the trick. You kill the lieutenant first, or you don't kill everything right away. Like, you leave these guys, and you're actually able to loot the lieutenant. And, like, if you killed him last, you wouldn't be able to loot him. Alright, come on. Finish him off. Just a little bit more. There he goes. Okay, so there it is. And he just has a letter. But it's a codex, you know, so it's good to get. Also, I'm noticing she's not healing Aveline. Okay, there it is. Come on, Templar, die. Thank you. Oh, there's still one more. Cool.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Ooh, this is kind of like a weird thing. Because he's tranquil, you know, Bethany specifically would have told my character what being tranquil is like and how she wouldn't want it. So I'm pretty sure my character knows, like, this is a bad thing. Being tranquil is not something any mage wants. So I think I'm going to have to do as he asks.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye.
What did he stab him with?
We should leave before more Templars come.
Seriously, he didn't have like a knife or anything. He's a mage. He's wielding a staff. Maybe he has a knife because it's blood magic? I don't know. Don't ask me, but whatever.
That wasn't normal magic you just did, was it?
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
Spirit of justice?
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence. There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Okay, so we're gonna drop Bethany and bring him. We actually probably could drop Varric and keep Bethany for the time being. Let's do that. So, yeah, basically in Awakening, you come across a spirit named Justice. That's his name. He's the embodiment of justice. So, you know, that's the name he wants you to call him. And he's a pretty cool companion. He's actually a tank companion that you get. Oh gosh, what do I want to give you? Maybe rock armor? Rock armor's pretty good. Stone Fist, Chain Lightning, Tempest. Actually, let's go with elemental weapons. How about that? Do I have any items for him? I'll just give him these, because I don't have anything else. What about this staff? Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a pretty cool looking staff. Anyway, so you come across Justice, and he becomes a companion, and he takes the body of a dead Grey Warden, and over time that body is decaying, so he has to ditch that body, and eventually, and this is like what happens after the end of Awakening, but what happens is he has to, you know, leave the body and either go somewhere else or whatever, and he needs a body in order to live in this world and not the Fade. So he basically strikes a deal with Anders and lives within Anders. Obviously, there's some strain there on Anders because it's, you know, two consciousnesses living within inside one body. But the thing about it, which is interesting, oh, should we do the quest? No, we should probably wait. Let's go do this one real quick. The thing that is at least interesting to me is that the spirit of justice becomes the spirit of vengeance instead.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
And a lot of that is just because of, you know, Anders and his personality changes how justice is. So it's cool. It's interesting. But I don't really like Anders in Dragon Age 2. In Awakening, I think he's awesome. He's actually a pretty fun companion to have around. But in 2, he's just kind of whiny. I don't understand. What are you two doing? Okay, I'm going to switch Bethany over to being... Oh gosh, where is it? There it is. No, yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going to change her... aggressive, and I want her to be a damager. Perfect. And she still had the heal abilities there, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna go take this guy out. Not that guy, I wanted to kill this guy. I really need to pick up some more movement abilities too, with stealth. Because if I can get stealth, that'll really help me out. Ooh, there's loot. He only had money on him, although that's kind of what I need right now more than anything. It's a lot of stuff to purchase, plus I gotta get ready for the
plaguing the streets.
Deep Roads
I don't see
expedition.
a problem in giving them the fight they want.
Okay, yeah, let's just kill these guys. You know what? Okay, there's none over there. I'm gonna kill that one first. Hiya! Oh, you probably see my weapons going now. That's because I did the whole elemental weapon ability with Anders. So whatever staff he's using changes our damage output. A disguised passage, which I do not want to go down yet. I, in fact, want to go over there first. Which should finish off another quest. Oh, crate. Give me that loot. That's another thing to discuss, the junk in this.
I should have left my good shoes at home.
They instead have gone with like a weird system. Actually, it's not a weird system. It's pretty average now. Pretty common. But in Origins, you had the gems and stuff that you would pick up, like the amethyst, and you would just vendor it. There was really no use for them outside very limited situations. So basically, in this, they've done away with the idea that you're picking up all this stuff, and you have to kind of sort through it and figure out what's useful or not. Instead, they just label it as junk, and you can just sell it all, which saves time, and I like it, but at the same time, kind of kills some of that RPG element. Because I like just picking up, you know, like in Skyrim, you can pick up like a broom. Obviously, it's not a useful item to have, but you can do it. And I like that. And it's not in this, which is unfortunate. Oh, okay, so this is the conspirator I was talking about in the previous episodes, where the conspirators against the Warden Commander came here, and now we have to kill them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna backstab you, and we're gonna stun these fools, and then we're gonna charge you to knock you over. We're gonna do this, kill you, finish off the conspirator, and then kill the archer. Nice. Free loot. Quest updated. Love it. Disguised passage. No more quests here. Let's check it out. The higher your attack score, the more likely you are to hit an enemy with full strength. Wow, I can't even finish reading it because the load screens are so quick. Let's kill you. Oh, you are shielded, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Gonna do my job as a mage killer, though. Okay, wait for it. There he is. Stun him. There we go. Now knock him over so he can't cast. And there he goes. Pretty easy to kill them once you have a couple controlling abilities. I mean, for the most part, I'm going to have a lot of damage that I can output, but I'm going to have a lot of controlling capabilities as well. Ooh, and I just leveled up. Nice. Just loot everything real quick, though. And bones. It's weird. Level up. Probably should get some more HP, so let's do that first. Alright, what do we want? We could get stealth. We could do evade. Evade's pretty good. We can upgrade backstab, lower cooldown. We can do explosive strike. Rogue completes the combo build up by unforgiving chain. Every basic melee attack that the rogue completed immediately prior to using explosive strike increases the damage inflicted by breaking the chain. So basically, I hit up to 10 hits and then I use explosive strike, which isn't bad. Last rate, while this mode is active, any attacker from the rogue's deadly blades offers a chance to inflict bleeding wounds that causes additional damage for a short time. Okay, Twin Fangs is pretty good. There's actually a lot of really good stuff there. It's level 7 that I get my first point, right? Should say it here. Yeah, level 7. So this kind of be the last thing I get for some time. Confusion. Oh, there's so many things. Back to back, blindside. 120% versus enemies engaging other allies. Damn. May as well. I mean, 120% damage versus enemies engaging other allies is really good. Confirm that. Okay, anything here? There's a door. Is there like someone's... Okay, before I go up there, I'm gonna go check this area out because this area is a dead end. Loot? What is it? It's a corpse. It's worth exploring in Dragon Age 2 if you're playing it for the first time, because you find elf root and death root and all that kind of stuff that you would normally find in Origins for crafting. Except you have to... That's obviously a trap. You have to find certain amounts of stuff. Ooh, I can disarm it. Nice. You have to find certain amounts of stuff before you can craft it. So, say I may have to find like 6 elf root before I can craft a good potion. And the reason they did that... Ooh, let's stun you. The reason they did that is so you're not always constantly picking up elf root to, to craft with, kind of like you have to do in Origins. And instead... Oh, where did he go? Oh, he's still there. Instead, you're just picking up a base amount, and then that gives you the ability from there. Summon the Mabari. I think there's a mod that actually just keeps them out at all times, which I probably should get, but whatever. Okay, attributes. Let's do some more magic for Bethany. Let's give her Cone of Cold, which is a really cool spell, by the way. Give her Constitution and Scatter Warrior, clears an arc, forward arc, throwing enemies back. Sure. Okay. Stuff here. Oh, he's a vendor. Okay, well, let's sell that. Pretty good staff. Really good staff, actually. Can't use that. Sell these. Nothing, nothing. Eh. And let's vendor all my junk. Up to 13 gold.
You alright?
Want the best? Take it from the worst. Then sell to specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
It's a good motto, actually. Let's check down here. Which I don't think there is anything, but, you know, it's worth the look, like I said. You might find some crafting materials. In this case, I've got a quest updated. Remains of the Outlaw, Half-Braid. I don't know who I have to talk to for that quest, but I'm sure it'll point me in the right direction. You know how in Origins I'd constantly be checking my quest log and reading it and like, what am I supposed to be doing? And I was always on the wiki. Less of an issue here. Because, like, I mean, the quests literally just point you where to go and you just go. Some probably think that's a negative, but I don't mind it. Okay, there's nothing else for me here, so let's move on. We'll go... I think we have one more in this area. We'll switch back over to day. Yeah, there it is. Okay, beat and switch. Which may get us a new companion. Which I may switch out for. Which one is this? Yep, okay, so this will... The end result of this will get us a new companion. I don't know if we'll go for him right away, but, you know, we'll at least finish this quest. Let's kill you. Let's stun you guys. You can upgrade that, I think, to have a larger stun area, too, which is quite good. Knock you over. Stab you to death. Just heal myself, so I'm not using my other character's mana. Let's stab you. I think, don't hold me to this, but I think these quick buttons down here for the health and whatnot, and stamina, I think they automatically default to whatever is your strongest potion. It's either your strongest or your weakest. Pretty sure it's strongest. So it may look like I have 9 of these, but I may actually, in fact, let's check. Let's check. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't have anything better than the ones that I have, but I think it automatically should default to the best one you have, which means sometimes you'll see like 15, let's say, health potions, but you may actually have like 35 because you have so many of a previous one. That's one of the things that isn't made very clear. And you can, I'm pretty sure you can drag and drop the other ones down on your bar, so it's not that big of a deal. Wow, it's a lot of things to stun. So let's do that, let's do this, and stab you. I do love how much damage I do. And we'll kill you. And you. Knock you over. Oops, I missed. That's, I think, one of the first times I've missed. See what I mean, though? Like, where'd all those guys come from? I've just cleared that area out, and it's really annoying. Okay, let's... My dog was attacking him. Let's loot these guys, and then we'll get the quest. Is there any other... Nope, okay.
Are you Ansel?
Ah! Sweet mother of part. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Merril told me about? The one looking for work?
Are you expecting someone else?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
What a bizarre thing to be scared of.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Sure.
I'll get it back for you.
Sure. Add it to the list of things I'm accessory to.
Oh, thank goodness. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage.
Okay.
If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
So, pretty much just like any major city in the Dragon Age universe, you have the alienage, and the alienage in Kirkwall is actually pretty small. Like, this is the slums. You ready? And then this is the alienage. Not a big distinction. Ooh, things to kill. Okay, let's do this. Oh, you were already gonna die, so I probably shouldn't have used backstab on you. Oh well, knock these guys over. And stab you. Kill you. Look, guys just popping out of nowhere. At least they're not popping up behind my healers. You, again, jumping out of nowhere. I was gonna use backstab there, but I guess I didn't need to. I'll use it on this guy. Gosh, it does so much damage. Gets even better, too. That did not stun you the way I wanted it to. Okay, I'm gonna adjust something on Anders. Oh, did he just level up? He did, okay. Magic, willpower, confirm. What should I give him? Haste is pretty good. It's like a good boss killing ability. Should I go with that? I think I should. So let's get the heroic aura. But what I wanted to adjust was this. So ally health greater than or less than 50%. Save. Back. Okay. Good. Let's quick save. And why am I playing as Anders? Thank you. Okay, now let's loot this crap and then get this quest done. It's I'm one of those guys that I played a healer in the raiding scene for quite a while. In fact, all of vanilla Warcraft, I played a druid healer, which was quite fun. And then I switched to playing a tank and DPS in Burning Crusade, but I have it in my head that I hate seeing health bars under 75%. So I always adjust that because you got the whole thing going on where you've got them healing you at 25 and it's to preserve their mana, but I don't like it. It's not good, especially if you have a huge health pool and he's healing you at 25 and it only moves you up to like 30. It's not very good. Okay, let's do this, and then we will accept you. Kill you. Jump to you. Oh, so much mobility. Let's check this. Oh, I'm in combat. From guys that came out of nowhere. Actually, you could argue that they came from outside, but it would be a bad argument. Okay, die. Die. He's clicking the wall, so it wasn't doing anything.
They were clearly expecting someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty.
Well, so much for that.
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
So whatever we were supposed to steal isn't here. Figures. That's kind of my luck, isn't it? Were we actually stealing it or were we recovering?
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.